All right, let's talk about something that might sting a little. Follower count doesn't matter as much as you think. Social media makes it seem like the more followers you have, the more successful you are. But the honest truth is, followers don't pay your bills, clients do. So today I'm breaking down the metrics that actually impact your business, the biggest tracking mistakes entrepreneurs make, and how to shift your focus to numbers that actually lead to sales. So by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to track, why it matters, and how to use it to book more clients without getting caught up in any vanity metrics. Let's start with this. So many people track the wrong things. And honestly, I get why. Social media rewards visibility, not necessarily sales. But if your content isn't turning into clicks, signups, or DMs, all those likes and comments, they're great for content creators who are building an influence, but not so much for businesses that are using social to try to book clients. So these are the tracking mistakes that aren't helping your business. You're obsessing over follower counts, but you're not tracking conversions. You're celebrating likes, but those likes aren't turning into leads. You're tracking comments, but not paying attention to whether they lead anywhere. And you're focusing on reach, but you're not looking at actual results. I want you to think of it like this. Tracking follower count alone is like running a restaurant, okay? And only caring about how many people walk by your window instead of tracking how many actually come in to order your food and dine there. Pull up your last post insights. Did it lead to profile visits, saves, clicks? If not, your content might not be doing the job that you think it is. All right, so what should you be tracking instead? This is my favorite topic. Let's get into it. Metric number 1 is your profile conversion rate. This tells you how many people visit your profile and actually hit follow. If it's under 10%, your profile isn't clear enough. If it's 10 to 15%, you're making a strong first impression. And if it's over 15%, your messaging is dialed in and attracting the right people. So you can improve this by updating your bio so it's crystal clear what you do and who you help. Pin your best performing content so visitors instantly see your expertise. Check your last 9 posts. Do they immediately show what you offer? If not, it's time for a refresh. Let's make sure our profile is as optimized as possible. Metric number 2 is your click-through rate, and this measures how many people tap your links, whether it's your website, your lead magnet, or your offer. If it's under 1%, your call to action isn't compelling enough. If it's 1 to 3%, you're getting interest, but there's room to grow. And if it's over 3%, your content is guiding people exactly where they need to go. So if you need help improving this, make sure you're using strong call to actions like watch this next, grab this freebie, apply here. Limit your bio links, less is more. And make sure your content builds curiosity before the call to action. Don't just drop a link and expect people to follow through. Number 3 is DMs and email signups. The more DMs, the warmer your leads are. If no one is messaging you, your content isn't making them feel ready to reach out. So here's how to fix it. I want you to post conversation starter content. So like in your stories, for example, you could do polls, you could do open-ended questions. You can mention your DMs as a way to connect in your captions and your stories, and try a keyword-based call to action like reply with metrics, and I'll send you a tip. This is perfect for working with like ManyChat or something like that, some kind of automation where they prompt a keyword of some kind and you have something triggered set up to automatically DM them something. If you're hearing this and you're like, yes, this is what I need to be doing, then I want to challenge you to pick one of these to track for the next week. Just one. Focus on making small tweaks and see what happens. Now, there are mistakes that happen when it comes to these things. So if you ignore your profile conversion rates and you need to fix this, I want you to look at your bio, your highlights, and your pinned post. Do they instantly tell people what you do and why they should follow you? Mistake number 2 is not tracking engagement that leads to action. Look at your saves, look at your shares, and look at your click-throughs over your likes. And mistake number 3 is not having a clear audience or not having a clear next step for your audience. Make sure every piece of content leads your audience towards the next logical action, whether it's a follow, a DM, a share, a save, a comment, a freebie sign up. Okay, and if you're a math person, which I am not, but I have these formulas for you, and I'm sure you're wondering, how do I actually calculate my profile conversion rate? That's not a metric that's easily available on any of the platforms. No, you have to do some manual math. I'm so sorry. But For profile conversion rate, the formula is I want you to look at how many new followers you had in the last 30 days, divide that by how many profile visits you received, and then multiply it by 100 to get your percentage. That's how you're going to figure it out. Now, when it comes to click-through rate, very similar. Look at how many link clicks you got from that platform, divide it by how many profile visits you received, and again, multiply it by 100 to get that percentage. You can do the same type of thing depending on what you're trying to track as far as conversions, signups, email list growth, like that kind of thing. So again, email list signups divided by the number of link clicks, multiply that by 100 to get the percentage. So if you take anything away from this episode, it should be that you should forget tracking followers and track what actually leads to business growth for you. Focus on your profile conversion rates, click-through rates, saves, shares, and DMs. And the numbers you track should tell you whether people are moving through your content funnel. If you're not sure what a content funnel is, my last video was all about that. So I recommend going and watching that, or listening if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to learn how to track and use these metrics the right way, if you're a marketer or you're doing this for yourself, I highly recommend taking my metrics masterclass. It's only $67. It takes you less than an hour to complete. It is jam-packed with value. You know me, I'm not about any fluff. It'll show you exactly how to track the numbers that actually matter. And there's a metrics report template in there for you as well. And if you're a business owner, you'll learn how to optimize your content for more clients. If you're a marketer, you'll learn how to analyze these metrics and present them to your clients to show ROI. You can grab the metrics masterclass at the link in the description or by visiting my website, shop.sugarpunchmarketing.com. If you found this video helpful and want more support, join the free Social Media Manager Lounge, grab my best freebies, or check out my templates and masterclasses. It's all linked in the description for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.